and probably not as focused on my health as much as I should be. If you're new and you're just kind of like on the fence or just trying to learn what, you know, why there's an anti-MLM community and why we're here and why we're pushing this message, is because of things like this. Live off your MLM income if you make one. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So I am glad to be back. I was gonna post originally. I know after my last video I made a community post and I shared I was going to put up my all-in journey, or document my all-in journey, and post that as the next video. But I decided that since I'm still not quite done with it and I have a little ways to go yet with it, I decided to film something else and get something else up for you guys first. And also I had a few things to tell you anyways. And first of all, I am just so grateful. The amount of love, literally like 99% of the comments, the likes and everything was love. And I'm just so appreciative of all of you who watched and just listened and just heard what, you know, a lot of us are feeling, and I just really appreciate that. And so today we're just going to get into some MLM fails. I'm just gonna go over some screenshots, just talk about them. I think it's funny. I got this inspiration from, I want to give credit where credit's due always, or I tried to anyways. I don't know if you guys watch Inform Overload or Charlotte Dobre, but I have watched their content for a long time now. I really love it, and I've been meaning to kind of do similar styles because I think it's so fun and it's just so, you know, we're just like on a friend level. When I watch Charlotte, I just feel like we're just in the same room and we're very similar, and so I really appreciate that fact. And so I thought it'd be a great idea. So I thought I would kind of do the same thing but in MLM fashion and just chat on what I'm finding here, and we'll go over it, and little education, little entertainment, all the things. I do want to update you guys. If you guys have watched previous videos, you've been here for a while, you know I took a temporary part-time job. Oh, my thing just died. The computer I'm using just died. Come on now. Maybe I'll just use my phone then. Anyway, so you guys know I took a part-time job at a dental office, an ortho office, and I used to be a dental assistant, and I still technically am. And so I've been doing that part-time. So Monday through Wednesday I've been doing that, and it turns out they're actually now looking for that position to be filled, and so they're still working with me to let me do part-time so I can work on YouTube Thursdays and Fridays, and of course have some time off work so the weekend is for just nothing. That's why I am not posting like I used to. I can't mentally do that right now anyways. You know, kind of have the best of both worlds. I'm doing Monday through Wednesday at the office, and then Thursday and Friday I'm doing social media work, which is super fun to me. So it's a nice little brain break of everything, I guess. Let's get started. I appreciate you guys' support all the time, and I just really appreciate, I can say this over and over again, but you guys are literally the best, and this community cannot be going and as strong as it is without you guys. So let's get started. Best MLM fails. We're just gonna see what happens, what pops up. Hey, have you used Mary Kay skincare products before? Not in a long time. Are you thinking about getting into the business? I am in the business. And she says, I am in the business, so I'm curious as in which of my friends have used it. I have a website and everyone can order off of if they are interested. Oh, gotcha. How long have you been selling? A month. I did a similar gig a couple years ago, and it wasn't a great experience. Actually lost quite a bit of money and was really embarrassed about it, so I didn't tell anybody. I recently learned some things doing some research that I really wish someone had told me back then, so I hope I'm not overstepping if I share. It turns out I wasn't a failure. I was a statistic because 99.6% of people involved in MLMs lose money, some in the realm of thousands of dollars before they get out. And that study actually included Mary Kay in their numbers. My aunt sold Mary Kay for years and lost a ton of money. One of my friends from college too, my husband's uncle, sold Amway and lost his savings and his wife in the process. No, that was really sad. I lost money to doTERRA. My advice would be to really monitor cost versus profit. If you're not making a profit by the end of this month, don't invest anymore. On an ethical basis, I can't support Mary Kay as a business, so I won't be buying anything. But I hope that doesn't make things weird or awkward. I do wish someone had told me this when I first started, so I feel like I have to say it now that I know, even though it's like a really hard thing to hear. And it has hard eyes. She must have hard eyes. Thanks, not at all. Yeah, I'm watching that and I'm doing it as a part-time thing on the side. I appreciate that you shared that. Also, what do you not like about Mary Kay on the ethical basis? I really want to know. It's really all MLMs. I believe the structure is inherently flawed. It's a bit of a rabbit hole to get into once you start learning, but it's fascinating stuff. I recommend a podcast called The Dream. Okay, and then she said she'll check it out. And then let me know what you think. Listen to the first couple, definitely giving me something to think about. I did say rabbit hole, right? It gets even more bizarre, crazy. And so I think that's awesome. I think that's a really great example for people who, if you are getting messages like this, to just throw facts and knowledge at them in a respectful way instead of being rude. Most of us have probably been there where we are just doing the job that we were expected to do, and sometimes we're painted this picture that it's supposed to be so easy, and you know, we just share the journey and all the things, and then things are supposed to work out, right? Well, when we get into it, then we learn what else we actually have to do, and that gets to be really hard and draining. I just really appreciate why she used facts, and this girl is now actually, or whoever this is actually open to the idea of what this other person is telling this person, and I think that's so powerful, and that should be the point of this movement. I think that's a really powerful thing. And so actually I was in Mary Kay also. I was in Mary Kay and Beachbody. Mary Kay was like only a couple months. I did lose money to it. I don't know how much. It was kind of a thing where I was embarrassed of it as well. I did the same thing, and it was like when I was, when was it? In college, I think. Either just had, I think, oh yeah, I just probably had graduated college. Yep. I just had graduated college in like 2017, and I just joined like right after that when I was at a Mary Kay party, and I was told, oh, your skin is just so gorgeous, everything about you is gorgeous, you would be great at this kind of a thing, make you feel really good, which kind of sucks now because I think about it and it's just like a selling tactic. But yeah, it's really cool that she used facts, because it is true. I mean, you're probably more likely gonna put a lot of money in, a lot of money in before you start seeing much of a return at all, and that doesn't mean that you're making money either. You know, it just means you're getting some money back that you've already put into it. Let's go to the next one. Oh, that was a really good one. Hey, I got your number from Facebook. It's already a little weird. Okay, I got your number from Facebook. This is someone from high school. I remember the time your dad picked us up from both the party and got us Taco Bell to try and sober us up. I know I haven't reached out, but just thinking about you. Haha, yeah, he was cool like that. It really means a lot that so many people are reaching out with random ass memories. I haven't read these before. Yeah, no worries. And look, if my dad passed away, I'd be pretty, oh, hold on a minute. This kind of got sad right away. Yeah, no worries. And look, if my dad passed away, I'd be pretty upset and probably not as focused on my health as much as I should be, and would really love if someone reached out to me to make sure I was taking care of myself. I guess that's where I come in, haha. I work as a rep for this company that sells nutrition products, sounds a lot like Beachbody, and would love to connect to you and your family and maybe create a plan or samples so we can get you a healthy, as I know that may not be the top of your concerns right now. Let me know, dude, and condolences again. Well, that kind of turned sad, first of all. I didn't realize he lost his dad. What? This is where a prime example. So if you're new to watching MLM, this content, if you're new and you're just kind of like on the fence or just trying to learn what, you know, why there's an anti-MLM community and why we're here and why we're pushing this message, is because of things like this. What happens is people love to attack or seek vulnerable people who are really susceptible to saying yes or needing some sort of cheer and light and life into their lives again. And this is a prime example. It's very sad. This is a very extreme one. I don't know a lot of people who will do this, but I've heard of it and I've seen it. But to use a death in the family, especially your own parent, That's a huge thing to be concerned of, and that's a red flag. And I think that's something that when you're doing a business like this, and that's why the anti-MLM community is here, there's so many ethically, and that was where she was going with the ethically basis thing, that last one. This is why, because this is what happens, and this is what we are told to do. We're constantly told to find people like us and really find people who needs our help, right? And we kind of twist it, and we're not taught how to, you know, market. We're not taught how to be at least sympathetic salespeople, at least, where this, you wouldn't typically hear this from a educated salesperson using it like this, in my opinion. Okay, here's the response. Let's go to the response. Holy F, holy actual F. I wonder if my dad got effing cancer from picking you up from that party that night. You're a tumor on society. I hope your pyramid scheme pays out for you while you're alive. And even if it doesn't, you'll get some solace knowing you're going to be at the top of the pyramid of abhorrent? I should look that up. I don't know what abhorrent. Abhorrent. Inspiring, disgust, and loathing, repugnant. Yeah. People in hell. Which he had, this person had every right to respond back with. I understand, you know, this person's feeling a lot of emotion from everything, so I get why he did this. But, you know, in reality of things, yeah, that person definitely had that coming. But, you know, hopefully we can go, hopefully it's not that extreme where you can help educate people as well to get them out of that whole situation and just, like, take down these freaking MLMs. That was a really bad one. And I hate to admit this, but I think, you know, Beachbody does this. They do a really good job at trying to, you know, pick your niche, and that's being a mother, or, you know, finding seeking mothers, or seeking people who are trying to grow their family or getting married, you know, get fit for the wedding or lose that post-baby weight and everything. That's really a huge target. And yeah, that was really gross. And I hate to admit that, but I definitely have, I haven't been like that, but I've targeted people in that fashion because that's what we were told to do in training. So I don't know, I would hate to hear this came from a training, but I wouldn't put it past it. You know, I would not deny, like, I wouldn't be super surprised if this person got this idea to send this to someone because of a training. That's how horrible these MLMs can be and how heartless they can be, and that's why there's an issue, and that's why there's an ethical problem with these companies. They want you to, they need you to recruit to keep that pyramid growing, and then that way you get those bonuses, and that's when you actually start making money, is by recruiting. And so I hope you guys are getting some education from this and some entertainment. This is not very good entertainment, but you know what I mean, a good point, a valid point why this is wrong. Okay, last one for today. This one's called Pesky Pyramid Schemer Gets Hit with All the Facts by Woman on Instagram. Hey girl, listen, you're going to think I'm crazy, but you keep popping up on my Explorer page. That's such a typical line. And I had to reach out. Your page is awesome. I think you'd be amazing at this person, and I do. Are you currently working out with any hair, oh, this must be Monet or whatever, working with any hair care brands as an influencer? If not, would it be okay if we sent you some more info on this opportunity? No, for a few reasons. One, this message above is quite clearly a copy and paste lump of text that you will have sent to many girls. You couldn't even be bothered to add my name to the top. Despite checking out both of your pages, there's a suspicious lack of information about what either of you actually do. Shy of promoting some hair products, which leads me to believe that 3, you're involved in an MLM, probably Monet, which means that 4, you earn the majority of your money from your expanding your downlines, not selling the products themselves. P.S. 3, this recently filed class action lawsuits have accused Monet of fraud and deception, and 500 complaints against Monet have been logged with the BBB, Better Business Bureau. Are you feeling better? I love to see that people are becoming more educated and are able to actually decipher when someone, they are getting more, they always know how to be more sneaky, but people are learning how to ask questions and decipher whether something is actually legit or whether it's something that they're just trying to get for their own personal gain, and by recruiting, like an MLM structure, pyramid scheme structure does, because of course they earn money off the backs of others. What do you guys think of these? I hope you guys like this little change up. I thought it was kind of fun. I wanted to do more that was like just educating, entertaining. I just want to do a lot of different things on this channel, and I definitely want to keep promoting the strong, important message of MLMs and why they need to be talked about on all aspects, and not just the how amazing they are and how, oh my gosh, you can get a free car and free trips, and you know, you can literally live off your MLM income if you make one. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I certainly did. I'm really happy that I sat down and filmed this. We'll see you next time when I post. I am not sure when that'll be. I have really been trying to take a step back from social media as a whole, especially during that Monday through Wednesday time, just because it just feels really nice to just take a step back. It's just a nice breather, and it's very needed, and I hope a lot of people do that. I think it's very important. So all right, I hope you guys are taking care, and I'll see you guys in the next video whenever that is. Okay, bye guys. Make sure to like or dislike, either one helps me out. Subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I really do appreciate your comments. I do try to get back to all of them. I quickly realize that, you know, depending on how a video is doing and how quickly comments are kind of coming in, and of course I appreciate all of them, and I appreciate the growth so much. I just love having a big community and just chatting on this and having a strong community for this message. It is getting a little bit harder for me to respond to every single one. Just know I see them, I appreciate them so much, and it kills me that I cannot get back to all of them either right away or sometimes maybe at all, but I definitely read them, I appreciate them, and they make my freaking day. So thank you so much. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.